call the meeting to order. I'm going to go through the attendance. Please unmute yourself, and when I call your name, please verbally acknowledge you're here. I'll start. Gail Siebert here. Bill Boudry.
Present.
Sarah Fowler.
Present.
Maureen Hickey.
Here.
Maria Ray.
Here.
Kevin York.
Here.
Stacy is absent. I also want to introduce, we have Anna Rao here. She's a member of the public today, but she has put her application in to become a committee member. That's going to be taken to the town selectmen meeting, I think December 8th. So I invited her to come to this meeting to listen in, see what we're working on, and hopefully the next meeting we'll have, she'll be a voting member of the group. The other position that was open, let me move myself over so I'm looking at you guys. The other position that was open, I'm hoping is going to be filled by Theo Knoll. He is going to be on as a member of the public, not as a member of the planning board, because Kevin is our planning board rep. So thank you, Anna, for showing up.
Thank you. Nice to meet you all.
Welcome, Anna.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, since you guys did get those, and see, Bill, I got them out on time this time, is to approve the minutes from the October 15th meeting.
Can I just ask you a question? So
Sure.
It looks like for each committee member, you're trying to assign who they're representing.
Only a few people are on I do that so that I remember what people's roles are. So Maureen is here because she is representing the Wakefield Housing Authority.
Yeah.
No?
No, Sarah represents the Housing Authority.
I'm
I
sorry.
represent the Council on Aging.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I was close. Okay.
They were close.
I
work at the Housing Authority, so it's confusing.
But I get confused. Okay, so a Council on Aging. And Sarah is the Wakefield Housing Authority.
I didn't know how exactly try to be with that, Gail, because
No, it's just so I can remember who's what, because I was getting confused between Theo and Kevin, so I had to get myself organized. Also couldn't remember like who's voting and who's not voting. So Kevin is planning board and Stacy is town council. So effectively at this moment, Bill, it's you and me are members of the public.
no, I'm finance committee.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's why I asked that question.
Oh, so I'm the only random one, and now Anna. All right.
Thank you. That's what I was just trying to understand.
All right. I was confused. Also, it depends, like, your term on this board then Bill is conducive to you being on the finance committee and, that kind of stuff. So it was more for my edification than anything else. And also understanding who votes and who doesn't vote. That was always a little confusing to me.
Okay.
Okay, so Marissa's not going to make it. So the next thing I want to do is go approve the minutes. So if I can have a move in a second.
So move.
Bill moved.
I will second. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Got it. Marie. Okay, we're going to take a roll call vote. Please say yay or nay. Maureen.
Yay.
Gail, yay. Marie.
Yay.
Bill.
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes.
Sarah.
Abstain. I was not there.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Sarah. Stephen. Okay. So the minutes of the October 15th meeting have been approved. The next one to go over is the approval of the ARPA report. So I know that you guys have literally just got it, but I can have it in my hand so I can go over. the highlights of this is that, we had $200,000 in the coffer for this. It's the ARPA funds. We have spent as of 9:30, $115,712, which leaves us $84,287, which needs to be spent by the end of 2026. We have basically a year to get that spent. This quarter, we were planning to have about $10,000 go out. We had $44,000 go out. So this has been said as it continues to be a well-received program. The reason for the stronger, or the increase in the amount over what was budgeted is increase in stronger connections with multifamily property managers, increased awareness of the program, and the housing lottery for the affordable units in the basin. So every time we have a developer who's doing 40B or whatever, we're letting them know about the program. And so when people are in the lottery, they know they can come to the town to help with some of the costs, moving, so forth. So we have a lot of people that are supporting this and advertising for us. The goals for the next quarter are to expanding outreach by connecting with other municipal departments, like to refine the application language to adjust for so it explicitly states the intent of the program to cover initial startup rental costs and not meant for ongoing payments. One of the things that has been a little confusing is they're getting a lot of, they meaning Marissa / Aaron, are getting a lot of requests for perpetual rental assistance. And that's not what this is intended to do. It's basically a one-time grant to get them in to reduce the barrier of entrance to apartments. So is there any questions? Anybody want more detail? Okay, let's move to approve / or whatever, this one.
So moved.
Wait, who said that? Sorry.
Maureen,
Maureen moved. Okay.
Second,
What are we approving?
The ARPA report,
Q3, ARPA.
Q3 ARPA report,
Okay,
because it needs to get submitted to the state. Okay, I'm gonna go through a roll call again. Maureen,
yes.
Gail, yes, Marie,
Yes.
Bill,
yes,
Kevin,
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, moving on. Probably just got this, the status of the housing production plan. It has been approved by the state. I believe a copy of it is, oh, Anna, did I ever send you that? The housing production plan?
I don't think so.
That's okay, I'll forward it to you as soon as we're done with this call. It's been approved by the state. It should be also now up on the website, so anybody can get access to it. As I've stated in other meetings, you know, I think our role here is to, for the Wakefield Housing Trust, is to just do what we can to support planning, to enforce what it is that, you know, has been indicated on the housing production plan. We spent the money for the housing production plan. Now we want to try to get people to follow the housing production plan. So to make sure that planning's on board, zoning's on board, we're on board, and wherever we can go to meetings or support, as I said, the initiatives from the plan. Okay,
yeah, I'm just curious, so the note we got from Erin at 3:35 today said that this was approved, the end of September,
is that when she said? I didn't.
on September 30th. Have you had visibility to it before today?
I had never known, I didn't know exactly when I knew the town had approved it. I was waiting for the formal approval by the state.
Yeah, it says they approved it on September 30th, so I just wondered if anybody saw this before today, which is November 12th. Not that it's a big deal, I'm just
I
wondering.
mean, I had the plan that we've submitted, but I
Yeah.
didn't have, like, yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
it
didn't-
got
you didn't
approved.
you didn't know it was approved?
No, because I had been asking that question repeatedly and wasn't really getting,
Okay, interesting.
oh, no, the executive. It was
EOHLC.
just approved. Yeah, the Housing and Livable Communities got it on September 30th. They had 90 days, I think, to approve it. So at that point, at September 30th, the town had approved it and submitted it to the state. What we were waiting for was state approval.
Yeah, it says the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities approved the Wakefield Housing Production Plan on September 30th. 6 weeks ago. Or so. I'm just wondering, did you just see the document?
I think I think that might be a little bit, oh, maybe, I don't know. You know what, Bill? I don't know.
Okay.
It also says September 30th is the date that they received the complete plan submission, so I wonder if it's like a retroactive approval type of thing.
Yeah, could be.
Not a
Or
big
they
deal.
just
I just-
mistyped this. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I
Yeah,
don't want to belabor
I
it.
don't have
Thanks.
the, I don't know. But I said I had been waiting to get that, because they didn't want to post it to the website until it got approved by the state. So anyway, that's done. So, said that I don't know if there's, I was a member of the Housing Production Plan Committee because of being on the Wakefield Housing Trust, so I don't know if there's gonna be another meeting related to that. I also know that Theo had mentioned that he was interested in like making, doing an op-ed piece for the item about the production plan and pointing people to it, but we can talk about that at, the next meeting, because since he's not here. Okay, anything else on the housing production plan? Okay, so the town space needs, just to follow up on that. So if you remember from our last discussion, I had told you that we had an architect from Icon walk through the Hurd School. They came back with a feasibility, they came back with a quote for a feasibility study. But then after talking with the town engineer and Stacy talking to the new D Casey, the new town administrator, where we're at is, I'm just gonna read this. So in Casey's response to Stacy, it is better that yes, we did have the opportunity to discuss the townwide space needs study. I agree that this is a better performed by a consultant because this type of study involves architectural expertise that our internal staff does not have. This means that they're gonna do this, said, with a consultant, not try to have the town engineer do it. And this is also D. Casey speaking. In my experience, using internal resources can lead to perception of favoritism. For example, there may be a demonstrable need for more space for engineering staff. If the engineering staff themselves are doing the study and making the recommendations, others may see their work as self-serving. I prefer to avoid that and bring in a neutral party. Lastly, I've been approached by 2 groups that are interested in town space, particularly the Hurd. Again, a neutral consultant does not have any vested interest in who gets recommended to potentially occupy what space. Bill, the town engineer, will reach out to some consultants to do that type of work and get an estimate as to cost. And in February, Aaron is going to request a grant from the state via One Stop. That's when the grant requests open up. So hopefully the town will get some money to do this, because the Wakefield Housing Trust can't fund it because it's not specific to housing. So nothing's gonna happen on our end with the herd. It looks like the town is gonna move forward with, looking at all their properties and doing a space assessment at some point. Sure, there'll be a committee for that. So just like I said, just trying to keep everybody updated on what's been discussed. Also, if you this is not on the agenda, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. If you remember from the last meeting, I had told you that, I'm gonna trying to find my notes here. Okay. That we were talking to a developer that was interested in doing a friendly 40B in that space behind the Dunkin' Donuts on Salem Street. We've had a couple of phone calls. I brought in some of my people. I actually just had a call today with the Affordable Housing Institute, which is a nonprofit in Boston that is working to try to find ways to do affordable housing that's a little bit more out of the box. So I had a call with him, and the forward is I'm going to connect that group with Alex, the developer, to try to get them to hopefully find somebody, find some, soft financing for them to help with the project in order to keep it affordable as it relates to rents between maybe 60 and 130% of AMI. So that's what's considered workforce housing. So it's still not market rate, but if they can get all of the 27 units, if we can have all of the 27 units related to more affordable, even if it's at 60% of AMI, we're still moving in the right direction. So.
Sounds good. Can I interrupt you for a second, Gail? I have to go. I said I could only stay for part of the meeting, so it was good to see everybody.
Okay.
Sorry, I have
thanks,
to leave. I
Maureen.
was just wanted to make
Thanks
sure
for
you had a
voting.
quorum. All right, you're
Appreciate it.
welcome. Yep, bye.
Okay. All right, so that was kind of committee comments. Does anybody else want to bring up anything to discuss? Okay. Next meeting, I doubt we're gonna do anything in December. It's always a chaotic month. Can I just kind of throw some dates out there in an email for January? Once again, to Bill's point about out of sight, out of mind. So we'll let us get through the holidays, and maybe sometime Wednesday at 5, kind of similar time in the middle of January-ish. I'll just send out a date and see if it'll work for everybody. Does that sound doable? Okay.
good.
Yes.
Next. Okay, if we don't have anything else, we'll adjourn.
So move.
Okay. Bill moved.
Second.
Second. And I don't think we have to vote this. All right, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving and Christmas if I don't see you on a small box in the future. And Anna, thanks again for
And
being
Gail,
here, and hopefully we'll see you
Yeah.
for realsies next time around.
Gail, thank you for leading this team. Thank you.
Okay,
Seriously.
take care,
Thank
guys.
you very-
Yeah, thank
very
you.
much.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.